Mic check, mic check. Hello,
Mic test,
mic.
mic check. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. A warm welcome dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. We're coming to you live dito sa Valenzuela City, live on SNA, and of course, the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For the second game of our Thursday doubleheader is the Bataan Defenders by Shipping going up against the Valenzuela Classic Yules. Ang Valenzuela naghahanap na kanilang pangalawang panalo. Ito namang Bataan looking for their first win of the tournament. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Putit de Vera, and Coach Valenzuela literally getting a warm welcome from their supporters here on their home floor. For sure, they want to impress the home fans tonight.
Hey, that's a chance for the Valenzuela people to really show their love for their team. Tamo rito, lots of red balloons, naka-color coding, red shirt and everything. Such a warm welcome. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with today just because of the home crowd.
Well, titingnan natin ang ating standings. Valenzuela Classic in the middle of the pack. After manalo ang Parañaque Patriots, they move up to fifth. Etong Patriots earlier after that win over the Bulacan Cuyas Ligo Sardines, ang Parañaque Patriots Jackie Mix. Ang Valenzuela Classic Yules at 1-1, they prevailed over the Caloocan Supremos last Thursday on Caloocan's home floor. No, napaka-impressive ang panalo na yon. They got the breaks of the game and they capitalized on it. Ito naman Bataan Defenders, 0-2 to start the tournament. But of course, they're looking for positive signs here.
Yeah, nothing to be worried about that as much, just because it's just a one game separates them. It's 1-1, 0-2, and just the start of the tournament. So anything can still happen, but they have to get their act together now. That's what's more important.
And the two players we have to look out for dito sa ating laban, Gary David, of course, of the Bataan Defenders, the legend of El Granada, continues here in the MPBL. And ito naman si Paulo Hubalde, who hit the decisive free throw para manalo itong Valenzuela Classic. Bataan, last game, relied heavily on Gary David against the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics.
Well, that's the problem right now that they are facing, that they can't be just a one-man team. It has to be carried, the load should be carried by everyone in the team. But again, the focal point, that's Gary David. It has to go through him if you want to win games.
32 points in their last game, 12 of 24 from the field and 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. But the rest of the team, ito yung naging problema for Bataan is that 16 of 53 lang yung remaining members ng Bataan defenders by shipping. So definitely El Granada needs help.
Yeah, and so it has to start also with Gary. Gary David has to also share the burden, actually even talk to his teammates. You don't need me to score, I need you to score as well.
Oo, definitely. And of course, Gary David, we all know kung anong capabilities ni Gary David, and of course, he's hopeful na it rubs off on the rest of the team. Punta naman tayo on the other side sa Valenzuela Classic. After that win against the Caloocan Supremos, sure, confidence must be sky high for this team.
Well, just because they won against a home team, you know, anything can happen talaga. At early stages of the tournament, you just have to work on getting better. And that's what you need to focus on if you're Caloocan.
If you're Valenzuela,
Valenzuela youth.
They call it the classic comeback. Etong Valenzuela, Mark Andaya, all in the fourth quarter, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Grabe yung contribution nitong veterano na to. But another veteran also stepped up in Paulo Hubalde. 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Yeah, Paulo Hubalde is such a veteran guard. I mean, most of his playing years, he was bouncing around teams. He was a classic journeyman, but he kept alive, he survived, and now he has a chance to shine and call this his home.
Oh, definitely. And Paulo Hubalde getting a new lease on his career and shining here in the MPBL. Gianna Lianes, may report siya.
Yes, to Delphin Potit, I have two of the strongest players of today's match. I will start with Gary David from the Bataan Defenders. Gary, more than 30 points ka last game. At alam ko, birthday ng daddy mo that day. So, paano yun nakamotivate sa laro mo?
Yun nga, birthday ng tatay ko noon. Tapos ngayon, birthday nung panganay ko. Happy birthday, anak. Siyempre, sinusuklihan ko lang yung tinuro na sa akin ng tatay ko sa paglaro ng basketball. Alam ko naman, lagi siyang nakasuporta sa akin. Kumbaga, regalo ko na sa kanya maganda kong laro. Kaya lang, medyo natalo nga lang. Pero ngayon, birthday naman ng panganay ko, sisikapin kong manalo naman.
Okay, thank you very much, Gary. Now playing on his home court, Paulo Hubalde from the Valenzuela Classic. Paulo, alam ko, ikaw yung team captain ng Valenzuela. So, ano sinabi mo sa kanila before entering this game para ma-encourage sila na manalo talaga today?
Actually, wala na kailangan sabihin. Nakikita naman nila kung gaano ko kasuporta ng ating Valenzuela. So, yun itself gives them motivation to win this game para sa mga taga Valenzuela.
Okay, thank you very much, Paulo and Gary. Back to you sa Delphin Potit.
Well, grabe yung pride nitong mga taga Valenzuela, and for sure, gusto nila makuha ang panalo dito. Hashtag VNation and defend the city. Itong Valenzuela Classic. Tip-off is coming right up. It's the Valenzuela Classic Use up against the Bataan Defenders by Shipping. We will be back for tip-off.
Hi, this is Congressman Eric Martinez inviting everyone. Suportahan po natin ang MPBL Cup, ang liga ng masang Pilipino. And to all proud Valenzuelanos, manood po tayo. Suportahan natin ang ating Valenzuela Classics.
Tonight, all roads lead to the Valenzuela Astrodome, where the Valenzuela Classic are playing on their home floor for the first time. It's their home debut against the by-shipping Bataan defenders. Valenzuela Classic Youths naghahanap ng kanilang pangalawang panalo dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We're live on SNA as well as the official MPBL Facebook page. Gandang gabi Pilipinas, si Delf Tupas kasama si Coach Putit de Vera. And Coach, you know, if you're not motivated with this crowd that we have, no, hindi ko lang alam kung ano pang kailangan na motivation dito ng Valenzuela para manalo tonight.
This is Philippine basketball at its finest. It's not yung glitz and glamour. It's just really people going to the venues, cheering on their team, you know? And that is what the MPBL has given us again, the Filipino people. That reason to go back to the gyms and really root our hearts out to our teams.
Oo, definitely a chance to shine for all these players that we have. And, you know, kanina nakita natin yung sights and sounds, that lovely video by our production team. And yung no, if you're Valenzuela, nakita mo, these are the people that you represent, especially in this hometown na Valenzuela. No? Sila yung naglalaro ka para sa kanila.
Yeah, that gives you extra motivation. That's why very important yung mga home games. Hindi ka talaga pwede magpatalo. Really have to go all out and just really play hard and win it for your people.
This has been the theme of the MPBL, hometown pride para sa mga teams natin. And we're seeing firsthand dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome how passionate and how supportive the people of Valenzuela are para sa kanilang team.
You can see the wave.
Oh, nakakatindig ng balahibo.
Yeah.
Coach Butit, na
Kasi,
mapapanood mo mga tao, how they're engaged. No? Yung passion nila nandun.
Kasi akala natin before, it's just college basketball, yung meron mga fans na diehard. No, it's the cities, the provinces. We just haven't given them a reason really to go all out like this. And again, the founder natin, Senator Manny Pacquiao, the good senator that he is, coming up with this MPBL, really a treat for us Filipinos.
As you listen to this crowd roar and do the wave inside. Just waiting for the announcement here para sa ating starting lineups bago tayo magsimula.
You just can't help but really cheer on for the MPBL. Ano? Na sana magtuloy-tuloy ito. So that, and then every other city that hasn't, are not yet here, sana
manotice nila to. Manotice nila ang potential nito in community building. And of course, you know, not just honing talents, but of course, you know, uniting people.
Exactly.
And serving as a rallying point itong mga teams.
And not even just yung end result na profit, income for... it's really your, as leaders of your cities or provinces, it's just your commitment to your people, na yung welfare nila, yung ma-appreciate mo sila giving them this kind of entertainment.
May special number itong Valenzuela Classic bago tayo magsimula dito.
Tsaka yun, no, pabonggahan ng intro eh.
Oo.
Nabalitaan nila yung sa QC, ang ganda rin ng intro nung last Tuesday. Now in Valenzuela's time to show off kung ano kaya nilang i-produce.
And they're, syempre, local talent ang gagamitin nila dito. A warm welcome sa ating mga televiewers on SNA. Live tayo dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome, kung saan itong Valenzuela Classic Youths are squaring off with the by-shipping Bataan defenders.
welcome to another game day of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. As your very own Valenzuela Classic Eagles goes up against the Bataan Defenders by Shipping. And now let's meet the players. Starting lineups for both teams. First up, for the Bataan Defenders by Shipping. At center, number 6, Dennis Ignacio. Shooting guard, number 11, James Castro. At point guard, number 12, Glenn Macalino. Small forward, number 13, Gary David. And power forward, number 16, RV Bringas. Their playing head coach is Jay Shera. And now, Valenzuela, make way for your very own Valenzuela Classic Eagles starting lineup.
Yeah. Come on, Valenzuelanos! Go, 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 go. Come on. Yeah, go, go, go. Valenzuela, below Campola. Go, Valenzuela, below Campola. Go, Valenzuela, below Campola. Say ho, ho. Say hey, hey. Say ho, ho. Yeah. Say hey, hey. Hey, hey. Say ho, ho. Ho. Nandito ang Valenzuela Nation. Nandito, hindi kami ang corporation. Nandito, isa-isa pakikilala. Kasama ang team ng Valenzuela. Valenzuela Classic ay fantastic. Parang si Shaggy, napag-bombastic. Everybody, sabay-sabay, come on. Lahat tayo ay Panginoon!
Classic, ito, kahit anong unos ang sasabit,
Come on!
sa pananabik, sa istilong tinik, Valenzuela Classic, lahat ito,
Everybody, come on!
anong unos ang sasabit,
Yeah! Yeah! Mga Valenzuela! Itaas ang mga kamay! Sabay-sabay! Wagay-way! Come on! At kung niyong ibibigay, come on! Everybody! Sabay-sabay! Say hey, hey! Hey, hey! Say ho, ho! Ho, ho! Say hey, hey! Hey, hey! Say ho, ho! Valenzuela! Thank you!
breakdown.
Is it up for Oman B? And now make way for the Valenzuela Classic Eagles starters. At center, number 80, Mon Mabayo. At point guard, number 77, Rocky Asidre. Small forward, number 8, Adrian Salada. Power forward, number 7, Ford Ruwayan. And at the other guard, number 0, Paulo Hubalde. Their head coach is Chris Gavina. Officials for the ball game are Geraldo Gabriel, Julius Ticchio, and Michael Kinay. Fourth man is Clarence
Starters.
Bautista.
Para sa home team, Valenzuela Classic, Paulo Hubalde at the point, Rocky Asidre at the 2, Ford Ruaya, the local boy, also starting in the middles, Adrian Celada and Mon Mabayo at forward. Sa kabila naman, by Shipping Bataan defenders, Glenn Macalina and James Castro at the backcourt, Dennis Ignacio sa gitna, and Gary David, the veteran, alongside RV Bringas dun sa front court.
It's going to be an exciting matchup just because Gary David, we want to see ano gagawin niya ngayon to make things different for his team because they really need some production from the other players.
Well, yung talent level, malaki ang disparity ng talent level sa Bataan, and you're hoping that etong mga teammates ni Gary David catches up, no, at least matulungan siya.
Well, one notable teammate ni Gary David is the big guy, etong si RV Bringas. He's the leading rebounder for the Bataan team, but most of his rebounds are from the offensive end, offensive rebounding. So, makita mo, they have a chance to score. Unfortunately for RV Bringas, ang baba ng field goal percentage niya. So, that means, yes, nare-rebound niya close to the basket, pero hindi rin niya ma-finish.
We are underway here sa Valenzuela Astrodome. Nakuha ng Bataan ng jump ball. Bigay nila kay Ignacio sa ilalim. The fadeaway, no good. Rebound, Mon Mabayo.
And one thing you can notice for the home team really is the lack of height. Yung center nila, si Mabayo, is just really a shooting forward.
Rebound, RV Bringas. Castro. Against Asidre. The pick from Ignacio. And hinabol ni Dennis Ignacio. Itong si Rocky Asidre. And tumama nga ang pick, but that's an infraction, an illegal pick there.
Again, for Bataan by shipping, kita natin less heralded players that they have in the lineup. So, that's what the MPBL is for. Giving these guys the chance to be exposed, to show their wares, and hopefully, make something of it also.
Di pumasok yung tira ni Mabayo. The free throw line jumper. Rebound na naman ng Bataan. Go to Gary David against Celada. El Granada puts in the move. Naagaw ni Paulo Hubalde. Go to Celada. Swings it over to Asidre. Wide open three. Rebound, Ruaya. Binalik kay Celada. And they restart the offense. Paulo Hubalde at the middle, the three. Wala pa rin. Hubalde. They complete the steal. Asidre. Mabayo. The drive. Mon Mabayo. He misses. Mabayo puts it back in for the first 2 points for Valenzuela Yules.
If there's one thing Mabaya is known for, is that he's hustling. He's a hustler. He dives for those loose balls. He just jumps, second jump, third jump for those loose balls, those missed shots. And kaya they can afford to be playing small.
RV Bringas, the spin move. Di pumasok. Good help defense there from Ruaya. Hubalde goes to Asidre. That is going to be the second foul on Ignacio as he defended the layup by Rocky Asidre.
You see here, great challenge by the white shirts, but Mabayo just nose for the ball, putting it just back.
Rocky Asidre, first free throw. Di pumasok.
I remember to si Rocky Asidre, yung earlier years ng Arellano sa NCAA. So, talking about experience, wealth of experience for the home team. Rocky Asidre, Paulo Hubalde. So, yung backcourt nila medyo in good hands eh.
May report si Gianna Lianes.
Statement. Todo support ang mga taga Valenzuela sa team nila ngayon. Ayon sa major sponsor nila si Sir Yul, pagkatapos makapasok ang Classic sa preseason finals, malaki ang tiwala ng mga tao sa team. Alam rin niya na ang strength ng Valenzuela ang kanilang personal chemistry, supported by Coach Chris's note na importante sa kanya ang one-on-one coach-player relationship. Gaya ng sabi ni Paulo kanina, his teammates do not want to let the crowd down today. Back to you, Sadelf and Potty.
Definitely, the home fans are looking forward to a treat from the Classic. Speaking of treat, binigyan kaagad sila ng isang three-pointer ni Adrian Celada, but James Castro gets into the lane and draws a foul.
So there's this Arellano Chiefs connection, no? To si Celada, Rocky Asidre. For the longest time, I'm a very big fan ito ni Adrian Celada just because of the height that he has. Alam mo naman, yung mga teams ko sa TIP, so babagay ito sa vision ko of
pwede
basketball.
sa'yo yan. Pwede sa'yo yan.
I mean, he's the closest that I can think of dito of our Scottie Pippen. Itong si Celada just a bit more athletic. But yun yung kaya niyang ibigay sa ball game.
Adrian Celada had a very good collegiate career with the Arellano Chiefs. Go to Ruaya. The baseline jumper is good from Ford Ruaya.
Somehow they just really spread the floor well. Kaya kahit small lineup sila, they're good looks.
First 2 points here. Para kay
Kapuli. Mr. Kapuli, yan yung
Christian Kapuli.
big guy nila eh.
Ubalde. The step back J is good from Paulo Ubalde.
To a certain extent, this is like a payback. Paulo Ubalde playing against Gary David. Kasi nung nasa PBA sila, they played against each other also. Of course, Gary David getting the better of most of the matchups that they had.
James Castro once again with a daredevil drive. Step back J over El Granada. Paulo Ubalde sinks it. Ilang araw na rin nagpa-practice itong Valenzuela Classic dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. Nakikita ko kasi itong Instagram feed ni Paulo Ubalde.
So talagang pinaghandaan nila itong home game na to. Of course, they should. With this kind of support, no? Parang mahihiya ka not to give your best. Not just the best in playing, but more importantly, your best in preparing for the game.
Ford Ruaya. One of the... Ito yung si Ford Ruaya. A very solid player during his college days. But sometimes hindi ka talaga sure what position he's gonna play. He's parang maliit siya for a 4 guy. And medyo mabagal siya for a 3 guy, for being a 3-man.
The curse of the tweeners, ika nga, di ba? You don't know where to... But he plays ball, he's smart, and picks his spots.
Yeah, and the effort is always there from Ford Ruaya. He plays very hard. Yung work ethic ng batang to, hindi mo maki-question. And malaking bagay that the local boy is playing here para sa Valenzuela. As RV Bringas, the former LaSalle Archer,
RV Bringas actually is reacting to the offensive foul call ng referees, but it was not called on him. It was called on Gary David because he was pushing itong mga pesky defenders na nakadikit sa kanya.
10-3 ang ating score. There's 6 minutes remaining here sa ating first quarter. Full house here sa Valenzuela Astrodome.
It's going to be hard dito for the Bataan defenders by shaping just because
that's his first warning on RV Bringas for resentment to a call. Team foul number 4 for the Bataan defenders.
Just because the Bataan defenders really wala sila masyadong materials looking at the lineup, no? I mean, unknowns. Well, just see kung may skill set talaga sila right now to really compete at a high level.
Ubalde. Go to Ruaya. The 3 from Ford Ruaya. Short. Battle for the loose ball. Nakuha ni Celada. Pupunta sa Bataan yung bola.
But you were talking about kay Ruaya, parang hindi mo alam kung saan mo siya gagamitan at kung paano. Yes, if you are a conventional coach or a traditional coach, but perfect fit for Coach Chris Gavina, itong si Ruaya. Chris Gavina, is a great coaching mind that he is. He's so young, but he has a great coaching mind. Papasok sa mga gusto ni Coach Gavina itong si Ruaya.
Peñaflor is coming to the ball game. JC Peñaflor. Celada may have gotten away with a hold there on Gary David.
Sa left arm niya, no? Kaya nagkamal na hindi nasalo yung pasang yun. Well, breaks of the game. The referees can't call a foul if they don't see it. And sometimes it happens different angle, baka may player na humarang sa vision nila.
Hubalde, the step back, Jay, once again. Paulo Hubalde.
And you can see really how cool, calm, and collected he is when he makes those moves. So it's really a matter of actually the amount of experience that he has. So, kaya cool na lang siya maglaro ngayon.
Almost a steal there by Celada.
Imagine, no? 5'8 ka na guard, 5'9, and yet ang babantay sa'yo, 6'3", 6'4 na Celada. Long arms, athletic.
And you have a veteran here coming in for Bataan. It's Kel Misa, the former Perpetual Help Altas.
This is one guy that Gary David needs to blow up, no? Because if there's one guy who has the skills and have shown it already, itong si Misa.
Kel Misa, veteran of so many wars in the college game. David, the drop pass. Chris Laksamana gets the basket. And speaking of getting other teammates involved, no, ginawa ni Gary David yun.
Yeah, they need more of that. That was made possible because si Laksamana moved to get open.
Mon Mabayo responding with his own drive. 4 points na si Mabayo. Kanya floor, Gary David. The pick. And that's good for El Granada.
Now you're mixing the scoring of Gary David and the scoring of other teammates. So mas mahihirapan bantayan ngayon itong mga defenders.
Asidre kicks it out to Celada for 3. He's starting out really hot here. Adrian Celada, that's his second 3 for the game for Valenzuela Yules.
If there's one guy who will really excite this crowd, mga 3-pointers pa lang yan. Wala pa yung mga transition dunks niya.
The miss from David. Ubalde. Making it strong. Sobra yung tira niya. Good si Ford Ruaya. And the classic just picking apart the defenders here. They built a 12-point lead. 3:28 remaining here sa ating first period. It's the MPBL on SNA. We have legends of the pro game here in attendance. Bong Alvarez, the Mr. Excitement.
Titos and titas lang makakilala sa dalawang yan.
And Jerry Esplana, the former Presto and Shell point guard.
He actually is the one managing or taking care of this gymnation of theirs.
He's to the game dito for Bataan and Valenzuela, Coach Mutit.
Yeah, exactly. Ito for the Bataan defenders by shipping. Improve ball movement. Just because you don't want Gary David just scoring. Yung iba wala nang contributions. Slow start because of the lack of talent that they have. If they get beaten in the first quarter, mahirapan na silang humabol. So they have to find a way to just stay in step with the game until the final minutes of the game where they can grab a lead and win. Other players to step up, yes. Gary David, you can't be a Gary David team, yung sinasabi ng Bataan. And for Valenzuela Classic, Yules naman, yes, fast break. They have to improve on their fast break. And the rebounding, I think because there's a small lineup. Diba? Mabayo and Ruaya are your big men already. May problema ka talaga sa height. So they have to work on that. Start strong, yes, because
they addressed that already.
Yes.
Speaking of starting strong.
The reason for a strong start really is because the lack of height. When the going gets tough, you need big guys. But if you're already ahead at the start, So may mga leeway ka to win the game.
Easy here para kay Ford Ruaya. 21-7.
I remember we covered the game last Tuesday. Yung last game, yung Imus. Diba, practically parang Bataan eh. I mean, they can't find a rhythm talaga on offense, and then you can't find any teeth din sa depensa nila eh. So how do you expect to win if you can at least try to win one side of the floor?
Oo. Gary David picks up the loose ball. Hindi pa rin pumasok ang kanyang tira.
Well, yan, basketball really is not just a game of skills, no? But of course physical attributes really come into play.
Long rebound goes to Gary David. Peña Flor back to Gary David. And he draws the foul on RJ Argamino. Just came into the ball game.
Foul number 1, RJ Argamino. First foul, second foul.
Alam mo na yan kung
The darling of the crowd.
every venue na napuntahan ng MPBL, Mac Andaya draws the loudest cheers from the crowd.
I mean, he's imposing, but at the same time, yung character niya, fun-loving. Eh.
Oh, charismatic.
Oo.
Ito si Mark Andaya. But, you know, don't let that fool you, you know.
Competitor pa rin yan pagdating sa loob ng court.
Yun nga, you know, the Caloocan Supremos found out the hard way sa last game nga when Andaya did some damage dun sa last quarter. Scored 11 points and anchored the defense of the Classic.
Now, this would be interesting. Assistant coach Kerwin McCoy and head coach Jay Shera, they're helping, actually coaching, by committee sila dyan. Though even coach Jay Shera is the head coach. It'd be interesting how, now they pulled out Gary David.
Saan manggagaling yung opensa nila?
Baka mamaya mapaganda pa dahil iikot ang bola.
They swing it over to Celada. That's an offensive foul. Jaymar Himpayan. Nakapasok lang din.
Offensive foul, number 31, Jaymar Himpayan.
Mukhang uso talaga sa kanila yung Batman eh. Naka-ponytail pataas to si Andayan, si this other guy, number 31.
The steal here na kumpleto. Celada all the way for 2 points.
So, ayan na yung fast break efficiency na hinahanap natin. Piece of the game nila, no? But again, it's very easy to be efficient sa transition or in your offense, for that matter, if your opponents do not really play strong defense.
Misa. The 3. Hindi na naman pumasok. And Valenzuela go on the attack once again. Ubalde, the kick out. Celada. That's good! Adrian Celada. 11 points here in the first period. 26-9 para sa Valenzuela Yules.
This looks like a long game for the Bataan by shipping defenders.
Misa for 3. That's good.
It's a start. It's a start. Kiel Misa needs that throughout the season. He needs that if he wants to really make the most out of this opportunity sa MPBL.
Down low to Andaya once again. The spin. Triple team kay Big Mac. Binigay kay Jaymar.
Wasn't expecting the pass. Nabigla rin siya. Though he made his cut. Hindi siya ready na papasahan siya eh.
The kick out from Ubalde. Celada. Been deadly from beyond the arc and is the reason why etong Valenzuela Classic ay may lamang dito. 26-12 over the Bataan defenders by shipping. We have a timeout on the floor. Crowd loving it here, and the home team is treating the people of Valenzuela City with a sizzling performance in the first period. 26-12 lamang po ang Valenzuela Youths laban sa Bataan by Shipping. Second unit nitong Valenzuela na ang nasa floor. Jeff Villunar.
You're enjoying a 14-point lead. Might as well give your other guys a chance to enjoy the game as well.
Bound from the baseline. Go to Argamino. Balik kay Villunar. Taking it strong. Good defense there by the defenders. Misa.
Ito si Castro, just one other guy outside Kiel Misa and Gary David. Ito si Castro actually played well.
Misa, the step back three. Deflected by Himpayan. 15 seconds remaining. Etong Valenzuela can go for the last shot of the quarter. Five seconds. Argamino. The kick out to Arellano for three. That's good! And what a way to finish the quarter. Valenzuela Classic Youths extending the lead to 17 points. What a way to start the ball game in front of your home fans. The crowd loving it as the Valenzuela Classic Youths take a 29-12 lead over the by Shipping Bataan defenders. Second quarter sa aming pagbabalik. Tayo dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome, where the Valenzuela Classic are enjoying themselves, and they're holding on to a 29-12 lead after that first period. All guns blazing. Ito ang Classic, Coach Putit.
Yeah, if there's no resistance from the opponents, they might as well enjoy playing offense, scoring off them. Itong Bataan, kailangan magpakita ng ngipin eh. Kung gusto nilang at least to make a ball game out of this night.
Ng gabi sa inyong lahat na nanonood on SNA. Mga kaibigan natin from the Premium Basketball and PMT Clothing. Jumel Chien, Red Manzano, Destina Bilona, and of course, Pau Bilona, na member din ng Alab Pilipinas. Congrats on your 6th straight win.
Oh, grabe
last night.
6 straight.
Oo, in Bulacan. Ang ganda nilalaro ng Alab ngayon. Andaya taking it strong to the hole. Mark Andaya. Field goal disparity, huge. Itong diferensya dito, Coach Putin.
The defenders, 13 attempts. The Classic are actually already making 12 attempts at 12 field goals. So, sa attempts pa lang at sa made baskets ng Valenzuela, katalo na sila eh. So, Valenzuela is not just playing good offense, they're also playing tight defense.
Misa. That's a foul on RJ Argamino.
Well, it's just in the inaugural season dito for Bataan defenders by Shipping, no? But they have to at least work on the pieces game every game para at least they're improving a little bit.
Misa. The kick out, the three. Wala pa rin. Villonar with the rebound.
Well, if there's one thing, na I've experienced sa basketball is kung hindi ka ganun ka-talented, that gives you more reason to play together and moving parts. Nangyari sa kita sa Bataan. Ilan na nga lang yung skilled players nila so far, and then they're playing standstill basketball pa.
The steal by Misa. 31-12. It's a 19-point lead here para sa Classic.
See, this is a play that you don't want to see for Bataan. Yung bola, not much movement.
Travel there on Al Carlos. We turn you over to Gian Alianes, who has the support.
Sa Delphin Pote, despite Valenzuela's lead coach Kerr McCoy stays calm on the sidelines, aware that there is still a lot of time left to adjust. Dumiskarte naman tayo, sabi niya, bilisan natin sa press break at huwag mapagod ka agad. When Gary David is off court, talagang challenge niya ang ibang defenders makahanap ng shots nila. Ayon sa kanya, umatake lang lagi, closing off the huddle saying, huwag natin patapusin ang laban na back to you sa Delphin Pote.
Thank you, Gianna. And si RJ Argamino, ginawa asintahan. Ito si ano?
Si RJ Argamino actually
target practice yung kay Misa.
Argamino really is a skilled basketball player. He played for the Blazers. Unfortunately, hindi talaga nakabutas ng gusto sa minutes sa score sheets. But he played the integral part doon. He was a pro player at best.
Villonar. It's a foul at Kel Misa. RJ Argamino has been a very solid contributor dito sa Valenzuela Yules.
Again, that's why the MPBL is here to give these guys paminsan too stuck lang yung team na pinasukan niya sa posisyon nila, and they just need that opportunity to play and show off their skills.
Ito na yung favorite mo.
I am playing coach, Jay Shera, He actually is the head coach on paper. But at the season started, siya yung head coach. Pero as the season was going along, they felt that he needed to play kasi kulang sila sa guards daw. And that's why assistant coach Corinne McCoy really stepped up and is really helping coach the team para si Jay Shera can also focus on playing.
Some pressure here once again. Sierra. A triple from him. Muntik na. Nakuha na naman ni Gary David yung bola. Sierra will restart the offense. They draw Tandaya. Nice drop pass.
So you're seeing a little flow sa offense nila,
Francis Ibidag with his first 2 points of the ball game.
Maganda
Kailangan mo talaga din yung bosses dyan sa loob And Coach Jay Shera, playing Coach Jay Shera can provide that.
Iba, yun naman ang gusto ng mga head coaches, yung mga guards nila, thinking like a coach. Ito is the head coach.
Sierra. Nice cut here. David. Rises for the jumper. Wala. Offensive rebound kay Jay Shera, but he steps on the line.
Maganda story ako dyan kay Jay Shera. He actually played for the FEU Tamaraws noong 2003, part of the champion team. Arwin Santos, Denok Miranda, Cesar Catley, Mark Isip, Gerard Jones, actually Jeff Chan, Jonas Villanueva were part of the Team B at that time. And Jay Shera, the reason why Jay Shera got recruited by FEU, because FEU bumisita sa Pampanga. And doon sa Pampanga, kalaban yung team ni Jay Shera. And lo and behold, Jay Shera outscored the whole FEU team in the first half.
Wow.
The first half. And Coach Coit Bonal prompted lang to talk to the guy and recruit him. And that's it. History. The next is just history.
Jay Shera. Legend.
Legend. Ikaw ba na? Outscoring mo FEU by yourself. Di ba?
Impayan has been a bundle of energy here in the first half para sa Valenzuela. Skying for those rebounds. That time, di niya nakuha. And nakita mo dito for Bataan. They're really, going deep into that rotation. Naghahanap talaga ng mga kombinasyon dito. Si Coach Kerwin McCoy.
Exactly, no? As a coach, you really have to do that, don't due diligence. But I think it's just a start for the Bataan, for the Bataan franchise, so to speak. Maghahanap pa yun ng mga players na pwedeng idagdag to make them better. So, tutusin mo, ang Bataan, maraming sikat na players na galing Bataan.
Nice teamwork there. Himpayan and Mark Andaya extending this lead to 26.
Can you name one person, name one player sa Philippine basketball history natin who came from Bataan?
Gary David.
Gary David came from Bataan. Of course, not playing in Bataan for Bataan right now. Mga retirado na.
Marami yan. Kirby
Raimundo. And he brought in two guys from Bataan with him. Si Chris Reyes, a long-time assistant coach now ni Coach Louie Alas. Actually, he's there now sa Phoenix, helping Coach Louie Alas. And then, I don't know if you know Billy Moody. Rather, hindi pala si Billy Moody. Actually, Gary David, really, from Bataan.
Oo.
Gilbert Castillo. Ayun, matagal-tagal na rin yan. Throwback yun. But,
eto, current star sa PBA, si Raymond Almasan.
Grabe,
And there's no shortage of talent there sa probinsya na yon.
They just have to tap it now.
Oo.
Maybe now, ngayon pa lang nakikita ng mga tao doon na there is a chance for them to play here.
And alam mo, yung Bataan is popular in mga ligang labas circles na pinupuntahan talaga ng mga players para maglaro doon.
Oo, no?
Yun yung mga...
And it doesn't really have to be everyone in the team. He has to hail from Bataan. Di ba? Hindi naman Parang sa NBA lang naman, hindi naman lahat ng players kung nasa LA Lakers, LA lahat born and raised. Hindi naman, no? But when you're there playing for that team, you have to really take care of that team as well.
That's an illegal pick on Mark Andaya.
Offensive foul on number 44, Mark Andaya. That's his first foul. Double foul on number 11 of the Valenzuela Classic, Indigo Alariano, and number 21 of Bataan, Francis Adiba. That's the second foul on Indigo Alariano and first foul on Francis Adiba.
I think that double foul happened off the ball.
Oo.
Kaya hindi nakita natin masyado.
Jay Sierra. Another undergo stab, hindi pumasok. From Ibidag, Arellano. Asidre, libreng-libre for 3. In and out. Go to Gary David now.
Now, if you have Gary David, then you have Jay Sierra, you have Kiel Misa, diba? And then may Castro ka, then you have at least some working parts. Now you just have to make sure that the other parts of the team, yung ibang players, can fit well among those core players.
16-40 ang ating score. The drive there. The turnover.
James Castro coming in for Francis
Julius
Adiba.
Manalo.
For Indigo Alariano.
Paulo Valdez back in the ball game.
May mga kailangan lang ayusin sa side para hindi makasama sa player. We're talking about ito si Jay Sierra. Jay Sierra really is needed kasi may yung experience and skill na meron siya.
Well, the steal here by Manalo will go all the way for the 2 points.
Parang medyo jittery pa tong si Manalo. No? Kahit breakaway layup na yun, parang off yung timing ng talon tsaka finish niya.
Pero energy guy ito si Julius Manalo. He scores his first 2 points. And Magno will be called for the illegal pick as well.
First foul
Balde gets the pick. And the referee is really calling it tight, huh?
Yeah, because the worst thing that could happen sa ganitong malaki yung lamang ng yung lamang yung lead malaki is really baka maging out of control yung both players.
We have a timeout on the floor. 26 pa rin ang lamang itong Valenzuela Classic Mules. Babalik kami. Just before we went to the break, si Mark Andaya was slapped with a technical foul. Yun yan, no? Confirmation. Medyo frustrating for Mark Andaya itong gabi na to. Although he scored and contributed dito sa Valenzuela Yules.
It shouldn't happen because they're way ahead. And, the worst that you can do right now is really to take yourself out of the game. Doesn't help anyone, especially himself.
Malamig ka muna dyan, Big Mac. Tama-tama, may ice yung likod niya. 42-17, under 4 minutes remaining here sa ating first half. And speaking of Bataan, no, mga players na kailangan ko kanina. Ito si Kiefer Ravena, ating idol, the Pino. May contribution si Bradwin Ginto, ang kanyang teammate.
Yeah, Bradwin Ginto.
Ano yata? Kabilang team na pala si Bradwin Ginto.
Yeah.
Ibang team na pala.
Kasabay niya na recruit for San Sebastian was si CJ Perez. Sabay silang dumating dito sa Pilipinas.
That's a foul on Magno.
Actually, talking about Bradwin Ginto. Bradwin Ginto played in this exact gym 22 years ago, 2016. Playing for the Athletes in Action Philippine selection, playing against the Athletes in Action US selection, composed of Division I US NCAA players. And one of the players who played for the US team, anak ni Jimmy Jackson, formerly of the Dallas Mavericks. Kasi itong si Trayvon Jackson, he played for that final championship game ng NCAA US in 2016.
Grabe yung trivia na yun, Coach. Ang lalim ng hugot mo nun.
Lalim hugot. Kampi ni Bradwin Ginto no, alam mo sino? Bo Belga pa, at saka Willie Miller. Kaya imagine mo kung ano yung reaction ng crowd sa mga gina-antics ng dalawang yun.
That is going to be an offensive foul on Jom Soliano. Battle for position. Dan sa ilalim.
Well, sa side ng officials, you cannot seal your defender na you're pushing him and dislodging him sa pwesto ng defender. It has to be just you sealed him, but you don't dislodge the opposing player.
The handoff to David. Well defended. James Castro. Splits the double team. A turnover for Bataan. Go to Paulo Hubalde. J.R. Onteco down low. And another offensive foul here Parang na consecutive possessions.
Yes, sometimes pag sobrang lamang ka na rin, and it's quote-unquote, an easy game, you get lost yung focus mo eh. You easily get lost sa focus and you get distracted. So what our officials are really doing is just keep the coaches, the players in check so that the game focus sa laro, no? Hindi na mag-blow up.
Fiery coach Chris Gavina.
He has to watch it because he's enticing the crowd. That's a no-no for the officials as well.
Sierra. Strong drive. Mintisyon. Jay Sierra hindi nakuha yung rebound. Napunta kay Asidre. Go down low to Jom Soliano. Couldn't gather. Sierra. James Castro. The corner jumper. Pasok yan. Galing kay Espuelas.
Though they made that basket, they're just too much dribbling, too much one-on-one. Then pag hindi na shoot, ipapasa lang yung bola.
Mintis yung tira ni Manalo. Rebound. Gary David. Slow down at the last minute. Naghahanap siya ng foul. Hindi binigay. Asidre. Muntik siya matraveling doon, but he keeps his composure and makes the short jumper. 45-21. Castro. Strapped there. Soliano and Onteco ang nagbabantay sa kanya.
What the players of Valenzuela have to consider also is this is their chance to show their coach that they're worth the playing time in the other games. Eh ngayon, blowout na nga, and then you're not doing a good job on any end or both ends, baka on tight games, hindi ka na paisipin ng coach na gamitin.
Nasa penalty na yung dalawang team natin. A minute and 24 remaining sa ating first half. 45-21. Lamang pa rin yung Valenzuela Yules against the Bataan defenders by shipping. Mintis sa unang tira. James Castro.
Ang hirap nang ang sumut. Tapos yung tira na walang bantay, yung free throw, hindi mo pa ma-shoot. Parang saan mo pa kukunin talaga ang mga puntos niyan?
Second free throw is no good. Ubalde. Oh, nice move there by Paulo Ubalde. Change of pace, change of direction.
John Starks, Michael Jordan faked away the baseline, go baseline again, move. Nakita mo yung explosiveness ni Paulo, nandun pa rin eh, no? So,
Oo naman.
it's just showing na he still has it.
Espuelas, mahirap yung tira niya. And the ball will stay with Bataan.
Ganda nung move ni Paulo Ubalde yun, no? Textbook eh. Tamo, yung hesitation niya going to the middle. Oh. Actually, if there's one thing na pwedeng mapulot ng mga nanonood na wannabe players, defensively, pag nag-relax yung may bola, don't relax also.
Oo. Sierra is blocked by Onteco. The break and the fast break layup. From Marlon Calao.
Marlon Calao, a war veteran na yan sa mga PBL, College Wars, si Marlon Calao. Amazing that he's still playing at a high level at this point of his career.
Castro to Sierra, 5 to shoot. Finally, he gets the foul. Kanina pa itong naghahanap ng foul lagi, ng contact. Itong si Jay Sierra.
You would imagine, nasa FEU siya 2003, 2004. And that was college days niya. And still, kita mo yung explosiveness, yung athleticism, yung aggressiveness niya is still there.
He's kept still in good shape. Ito si Coach Jay Sierra. El Granada, Gary David. Mantis yung pangalawang free throw.
Just really hard, no, to buy a basket dito for the Bataan defenders by shipping.
3 seconds. Ubalde. Asidre to beat the first half. Buzzer, and he does. The Valenzuela Classic Yules can hardly put the foot wrong here sa ating first half. It's a 30-point lead para sa home team. A well-executed play. And the shot galing kay Rocky Asidre to beat the first half buzzer. 52-22 po ang ating score by Shipping Bataan. Maraming pag-uusapan sa ating halftime break. Magbabalik kami to break down the first half.
itong pag-ibig. Bukas kaya'y wala ka na sa aking isip. Hindi mo ba naaalalang mga kahapon na dati ay anong saya't anong tamis? Sadyang pag-ibig natin ay nakakapanghinayang, ngunit sa ating mga mata sakit pa rin ang paglayo. O di ba parang unbasketball lang yan eh, di ba? Alis na tayo. Wala namang buwang sa'yo ang aking puso. Wala namang ganap ang dating pagsuyo. Maliban maging kapag sa mga pangako. Sa atin ang lahat kaya'y isang laro. Sa iyong pag-ibig natin ay nakakapaghinala. Buwisan mga mata, ito'y kalabisan lang. Patuloy ang masasaktan ang mga puso. O bakit may sakit pa rin ang paglayo? Valenzuela, mas malakas! Wala ka man ngayon. Masasaktan ka na. Muli-muli sa'yo nakakapangingin. At kung sa kanila, at manamay, hindi na naman ating pagdayain. Yan ang Valenzuela. Salamat po.
Halftime dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome, and we're treated to some halftime entertainment from Rockstar 2. And napapakanta ka, Coach Putit, pero I'm sure ang Bataan defenders by shipping, hindi sila natutuwa sa nangyayari dito sa kanila. They're trailing big here to the home team, 22-52.
Yeah, again, I think just the lack of materials for the young team, itong ng Bataan defenders by shipping. But again, great job on the part naman of Valenzuela, who have just kicking in all cylinders. No? Lahat doing the right things, taking the right shots, and then playing great defense at the other end.
Napakaganda ng panakita nitong Valenzuela. Some resistance being shown by Gary David, but he can't do it alone. Si El Granada, he's been lacking support from his teammates, pero you know, if you talk about this Valenzuela team, no, they're getting production from the entire squad here in the first half.
Exactly, no? And as our numbers can show, again, for Bataan, 31 field goal attempts. Diba? Eh, yung Valenzuela, 35 field goal attempts, but 21 and 8 yung number of made shots. But that is just part of the problem. One part of the problem for Bataan, they can't even play defense. 25 rebounds na, out-rebound pa sila. Points from turnovers, hindi na nga makashoot. Tinatapon pa ng Bataan yung bola. And just Valenzuela just really capitalizing on those turnovers.
And 24-6 here, points in the paint para sa Valenzuela Classic, and they're really exploiting that advantage. And Valenzuela Classic Yules, Adrian Celada ang kanilang leading scorer with 11 points, all in the first period. And Paulo Hubalde and Ford Ruaya with 7 and 6 respectively. Gary David lang ang nangunguna dito sa Bataan defenders, of course, no, as expected. Pero kailangan itong Bataan, if they want to go back and come back into this ball game, kailangan talaga ng production all around. And balik muna tayo kay Gian Alianes na may kakausapin na isang PBA and basketball icon dito.
Si Delphin Poti, talagang malaki ang crowd dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome today. And among the crowd, former PBA player Bong Alvarez. Thank you so much for joining me for this interview. Ang tanong ko po, ano sa tingin nyo dito sa MPBL, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino?
Sobrang nakakatuwa kasi talagang laking bagay nitong ginawa ni Senator Manny Pacquiao kasi nakita naman natin, no? Grabe yung saya ng tao, punong-puno, lalo sa Valenzuela, birang-birang nakakita ng ganitong laro. Kaya ang laking bagay talaga. Ang laking, hindi lang ang laking tulong sa mga players.
Okay, sa alam ko po, a lot of these players actually look up to you. So meron ka po bang mensahe para sa kanila?
Siyempre, dapat pagbutihin talaga nila. Dahil minsan lang to, baka malay natin, isa rito, maging next sa Kenneth Doremdes o Saldiré Lubit. Kaya pagbutihin nila kasi napakagandang napakagandang exposure to sa mga player. Lalo na mga game, televised, ganun, buong Pilipinas, napapanood sila. So, dapat talagang bigyan nila yung 100% nila. Todo talagang game.
Thank you very much, Sir Bong Alvarez. Back to you, Sir Delphin Poti.
Interesting points there from Mr. Excitement, Bong Alvarez. Exposure nga ang hinahanap dito ng mga players and they got it here in the MPBL.
Yeah, no? So great insights dito kay Mr. Excitement Paul Alvarez.
We will be back for the third period. 52-22, Valenzuela Classic Eagles with a 30-point lead over the Buy Shipping Bataan defenders. Third quarter coming up. Third quarter action coming right up here dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. It's the third quarter, 52-22 ang ating score as the Valenzuela Classic Eagles firing on all cylinders in that first half, led by Adrian Celada with 11 points and of course Paulo Hobalde with 7 points. Gary David and the rest of the defenders looking for a way back dito sa ating laban.
The value of Paulo Hobalde, no? Hindi masyadong na-highlight sa first half, but it was because of his court awareness. It was because of his poise, yung control niya sa laro, the right passes to the right people. No, kaya gumanda talaga yung flow ng offense pa nila eh.
Third quarter. Just waiting for the signal here na magsimula. Coming to you live on SNA and of course, yung Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League official Facebook page. Magandang gabi sa mga nanonood via live streaming. And
kita mo yung 5 players dito ng Valenzuela. No? Kakaiba yung lineup nila eh. Kakaiba yung lineup nila. 3 point guards and then it's Ruaya
and Celada
na nasa front court. So expect, I think, a lot of traffic. Ibabaon na yata ni Coach Gavina itong lineup ng Bataan na to. If things work out the way he planned it, I think the full court press dito ang kakamada. For the side of the Bataan defenders by shipping naman, hopefully talaga paunti-unti mag-improve lang yung play nila for every possession. No?
May inaayos yata dito sa lineup ng Valenzuela. And we'll take this opportunity to greet our televiewers from Bacolod. Terence Cantero and Mark Jimenez, mga kaibigan natin dyan, nanonood. And dito naman, punta muna tayo sa ating courtside reporter, Gianna Llanes, na may kakausapin din sa ating sideline.
Si Delphin Potit, kasama ko ngayon representing Valenzuela City, Congressman Eric Martinez. Now, Congressman, sinabi ko kanina, talagang punong-puno ang Astrodome namin today. So, paano nag-prepare ang Valenzuela City for this game?
Una-muna, magpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng mga taga-Valenzuela for supporting. Talagang totoo. Filled to the rafters ang Astrodome namin ngayon. It only shows talaga ang Valenzuela is a city crazy red nation sa pagdating sa basketball. And of course, ito yung suporta rin kasi ng local government, ng ating Mayor Rex Gonzalian, Congressman Wes, Senator Win, ng ating City Council, kasama si Vice Mayor Lori. Talagang yung mga tao naghahanap ng ticket. At yun ang ano namin, nabalitaan nila, napanood nila yung panalo namin sa Caloocan noon. And talagang ito, nagkaroon talaga sila. It draw interest for them na maganda itong MPBL dahil it represents Valenzuela and how proud we are of our city. Kaya nga sabi namin, magsuot tayo ng red para kaya kita nyo majority nakasuot ng red. So that's it. Very successful.
And as you mentioned naman po, maraming hindi nakakuha ng ticket. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching from Valenzuela right now. So can you invite them po to continue supporting the Classic?
Continue supporting our home team, the Valenzuela Classics. Continue supporting MPBL. Ito talaga ang liga ng masang Pilipino. Supportahan po natin. Hindi man home game o sa labas man ng Valenzuela, manood tayo sa channel 23. Continue to support MPBL. Mabuhay ang mga Valenzuelano.
Thank you very much, Congressman Eric Martinez. Back to you, si Delphin Potit.
9 straight points here to start the third period. 3 3-pointers ang pinasok nitong Bataan by shipping defenders. James Castro with 2 3-pointers and Jay Shera also chipping in a triple. Baba sa 22 ang lamang natin. Magbabalik kami. Balik tayo dito, Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes and of course yung kanyang deputy si Saldiria Lubit. And there's an incident here before. On that inbound play, Adrian Celada. Medyo hindi siya natuwa dun sa depensa sa kanya ni Espuelas.
Well, there's one thing na, again, the referees, they just want to control the game para wala namang aberyang mangyari. Yung nakakayang mangyayari ba? Ayaw natin nun. Pero iba ako, no? Sabi kanina ni Kiefer, si Bradwin Quinto galing Bataan. Ito naman, yung mentor ni Kiefer Ravena naman ang nag-text sa akin. Si Coach Jamaica rin ng NU Bulldogs naman. Si Eugene Kilban, taga Bataan din pala.
Ito nga yung nangyari earlier, Celada.
Oh.
Yan, binigyan niya yata. Siya natuwa doon sa depensa ni Gio Espuelas.
Tapos nag-react si Sinada na parang wala naman siyang ginagawa. Oh, ayun, wala. Wala akong kawala. Nakita sa slow-mo eh.
Hindi ka makakalusot dyan.
Oo.
Medyo yung mga referee natin dito, very sharp ang kanilang mga mata.
Doesn't take a genius naman to figure out na kung ano naman yung ginawa niya talaga. The worst thing you can do is to act like that na parang ikaw pa yung biktima eh.
And this is the best spell so far of the ball game para sa Bataan defenders by shipping. A 9-0 run to start the third. And 2 free throws pa kay Espuelas.
Plus, ball possession pa nila. So, everything going right for them dito sa start.
Everything going right but the score. Yan lang.
Again, it's not about winning right now eh. It's about being better each possession, each game. No? So, that's how they should attack this. Because plainly, you can see naman yung disparity sa skill sets at saka sa per tao eh. No? So, you have to figure out how to make that better.
Jay Shera once again for 3.
So that's a 12-0 run for the Bataan defenders by shipping.
Libreng-libre yung gitna at tinirahan na naman sila ni Jay Shera. Ubalde. Argamino. Tumabayo. Bigay kay Ruaya. And he draws the foul. 2 free throws here for Ford Ruaya. That's a foul on Nino Magno. Jay Shera will be slapped with the foul.
Grabe itong Coach Corwin McCoy na to. Earlier in his college days, he was regarded as one of the high flyers eh. Matagas ano yan eh, slam dunker yan eh.
Ngayon, he's ventured into coaching. Ford Ruaya.
And Kerwin McCoy played in an era sa San Beda na yung San Beda hindi masyado nagpapanalo. Ito parang dark days nila. And they just played valiantly to uphold the honor of the San Beda Red Lions during his time.
Now, marami na nga championship ito San Beda.
Parang yung feeling na you did everything pero every year hindi ka nananalo. Nung umalis ka, graduate ka, saka nagpapanalo. Eh, no? Parang yung feeling na yun, parang bakit wala ako nun?
Well, for sure, yung mga alumni na appreciate yun. Jay Shera, turnaround jumper. Wala. Hindi pa rin pumasok yun. Rebound, Ruaya. Now with Ubalde. Asidre for 3. That's good. Rocky Asidre. (57-33) ang ating score. Castro. Spin move. Drops it off to Espuelas. Nice combination there. Espuelas and Castro.
Hey, imagine mo, if you started the second half na 0-0, lamang pa ngayon ng Bataan si defenders by shipping natin.
Gary David with the rebound. Crossover. El Granada. Iniwan kay Castro. Finds a free lane there and draws the foul on Ford Ruaya.
Clearly a foul. Ruaya isn't contesting the call, no? Pero again, ito yun eh. Forget about the first half. Wala ka nang magagawa doon. Focus on the second half. Figure out how to become better. And right now, they are leading dito sa third quarter. If it was a 0-0 sa start ng third.
At least, positive itong start nitong Bataan by shipping defenders.
It won't help anyone for Bataan if they think negatively right now.
I'm sure itong Bataan by shipping defenders can't wait to play on their home floor. First 3 games nila,
they make sure they play well
sila.
pag naglaro sila sa home court nila.
The lead is now down to 21 points. Magbabalik kami dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. May timeout on the floor. Valenzuela Classic still on top, 57-37. Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League action dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. Papanood nyo kami live on SNA every Tuesday, Thursday at Saturday at 7 p.m. And ang live stream available naman sa Facebook page ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Mabayos, Kaiser the rebound. Almost a steal there. They restart the offense.
If there's one thing na I think all the players sa MPBL should know, no? From our friend to si Coach Lawrence Chongson. He's saying
yung team niya.
He's saying na he knows the rules ng MPBL because he has the team, yung Batangas Tanduay Athletics. If he's not mistaken daw, it's 5,000 pesos per technical foul yung fine dito sa MPBL.
Naku, mabigat yun.
Mabigat yun. So I hope the players know this before they act up like crybabies dito na tinatawagan silang technical foul dahil 5,000 pesos yan. And for Batangas Tanduay Athletics, ang patakaran nila doon is the players pay for their fines, not the team.
Yan. May accountability.
Exactly, which is very important for players.
Gary David posting up on Ubalde and he scores and he cuts the lead to 18 here. Ubalde, hinahanap si Ruaya. Ang ganda na ngayon ng depensa nitong Bataan by shipping defenders and they found a way. You know, I think it all starts with defense with them kung saan nakakakuha sila ng mga puntos dito.
Exactly, that's one thing. But the more important factor right now sa pagkababa ng laro ng Valenzuela is really yung out of focus na sila entering the third quarter. Dahil ang laki na ng lamang Tapos nabigla, gulpi-digulad sila ng 12-0 run ng Bataan. So now, para sila nagpa-panic mode.
Now, 57-41 here. And Bataan defenders are rolling here in the third period, but Rocky Asidre responds with a triple. 60-41. David. Di pumasok yung kanyang short stab. The putback, no good. And David Unar saves it para kay Paulo Hubalde. The drop pass to Ruaya. Rocky Asidre. Yes na naman! Galing kay Rocky Asidre. And just when it looked like the Bataan by shipping defenders were clawing their back into this ball game, in comes Rocky Asidre to bury back-to-back triples and restore order para dito sa Valenzuela. 63-41 ang ating score. Valenzuela Classic, Mules still on top. Magbabalik kami. Back here at the Valenzuela Astrodome and you know, medyo late na rin no? It's 11:05 dito. And,
bago makatulog.
Bago makatulog yung mga kaibigan natin, batiin na natin. Max Amonte, Alan Lanusa, Nino Romano, JR De Leon and Beverly. And Neki Refarial, Aldous Paz. Nanonood sila ngayon as di pumasok yung tira ni Paulo Hubalde. Shasha Reynales and Ruben Tirado, mag-asawa yun. So, Good evening.
And good morning later in a few hours. Good morning na. I mean, the Valenzuela people are treated to a great game by their home team. So they have to be very proud.
Paulo Hubalde draws the foul on Al Carlos.
Tingnan natin dito si Coach Kerwin McCoy really looking at his bench deeply and figuring out who he can put in to spark that run. And at the end, he just sits down and looks at the floor and hoping to get things done by his players.
Second free throw is good. 64-41 ang ating score. Castro. Hintay si Gary David ng pasa doon. David for three. That's good!
Pero parang ngayon lang natin narinig sa Barker yung David 3. Parang ngayon lang. So,
Kanina, perimeter din yung pumapasok yung tira ni Gary David. 64-44 ang ating score.
That also is a problem for Bataan. They can't hit outside shots. So ngayon, sumisikip yung floor sa loob. Hindi rin sila makakuha ngayon ng easy baskets.
But pang-limang three-pointer na yun in the quarter for Bataan. And they actually surpassed their output from the first two quarters dito sa third quarter alone.
Exactly. So, again, just finding ways to win possessions and quarters.
Castro couldn't make the layup sa sitwasyon na yun. Asidre. Ruaya, the corner jumper. Pumasok. Kelmisa. Gary David. Hindi pumasok yung kanyang three-pointer. Bayo with the rebound.
Bayo, talagang alam mong rebound niya. Very animated siya kumuha ng rebound.
Very forceful.
Dennis Rodman-esque.
Ubalde. Shot from the perimeter. Hindi pumasok. Macalino is back in the ball game. And alam mo na yun, pag may ingay sa crowd.
The darling of the crowd.
It means Mac Andaya is back in the ball game.
Pero kaninang halftime break, Mark Andaya was actually joking and having fun with the referees already. Nagbati na sila.
Pwedeng sama ang loob niya. Gary David draws the foul there. Double team ang bigla si Havillonar, but may contact doon.
Imagine mo itong mga naglalaro right now on the floor. Playing with the great Gary David. Sometimes, hindi pa nga nagagawa ng other players in their lifetime yung na-achieve nitong si Gary David. And yet now, they're sharing the floor with him, playing defense on him, and then yung mga kakampi, they get the chance to play with him. So, it's such an honor, no? Yung mga ganyang chance, yung mga ganito opportunities.
And for Gary David, tutuwa siya, syempre, because he's representing Bataan in the MPBL.
Hometown niya. And there's another player na noteworthy who came from Bataan. He played for the Mapua Cardinals. Itong si Neil Pascual.
Dumadami ang ating trivia.
Alam mo, next time nga, tingnan natin kung mahabol natin itong mga ating minamahal dito sa Valenzuela. Magbigay nga sila ng mga players na
maganda yan.
Galing Valenzuela naman.
Maganda yan.
Maganda trivia. Born and raised sa Valenzuela. Sige nga.
Pero may limit kasi itong MPBL eh. Asidre once again. Heat check yun. Havillonar forces his way inside. Hindi pumasok. Magandang yun eh, na every game, may quota dito ang MPBL na dapat may homegrown players ka.
Yeah, but again, you're not obliged to fill your team with all homegrown. So, that makes it more interesting,
Guard, Andaya with the rebound, Ubalde. Nice pass to Havillonar.
Ito si Paulo Ubalde is just really putting on a clinic how to play the point guard, no? So the people watching, mga point guards dyan, panoorin si Paulo Ubalde, because he is putting on a clinic on how to run the point guard the right way.
He's creating for his teammates. Villonar. Al Carlos with the steal. Macalinaw gets away with 2 points there. Bataan making some headway here in the third period, pero malamang pa rin itong Valenzuela.
Si Paolo Ubalde, hindi mo nakikitang natataranta, natitinag eh. Tagang cool lang magbaba ng bola eh. Even against pressure.
Drops it off to Mabayo. Mabayo! Gets the bang and the bucket.
How he rebounds the ball is how he shoots the ball inside din eh. With the open legs, naka-flare pa. Ayun, that was ganda rin naman ng roll dito ni Mabayo. Sakto lang yung pasa ni Ubalde. Flare yung, hindi kita sa camera angle na yun. Pero yung legs niya talagang nakaupo, naka-squat na sa ere.
Bull strong. Mon Mabayo. Pasok yung kanyang bonus shot. 69-47 ang ating score. Kahit ganito yung score, no? 25-17 lamang etong Bataan in the third quarter sa scoring. Pero ganun kalaki ang lamang kanina ng Valenzuela that 20-point lead pa rin.
They just dug a hole too deep for them to climb out of now.
Villonar scores underneath.
Well, they can't make baskets itong Bataan. They have to make more stops than made baskets dito naman sa side ng Valenzuela.
Balde with the rebound. Macalinaw commits the foul. Actually, a good foul. Hindi pa sila nasa penalty.
It'd be interesting, no? Now, how the Valenzuela team will fare against the other teams. Kasi they don't have the height except for Mark Andaya. Outside Mark Andaya, wala silang ibang big man talaga eh.
Dom Soliano is there.
Pero
hindi lang siya
pagka
masyadong
undersized
ngayon.
Yeah. Pero imagine mo, the other teams that we saw last Tuesday, kompleto sa bigs, kompleto sa forwards, kompleto sa guards. So yung may centers, tas may power forwards. Ito, puro tweeners din to eh. So that will be interesting, no, when they play the other teams.
Ang first game nitong Valenzuela was against Batangas Tanduay Athletics. Gamino. The pass is broken up by Al Carlos. Ball stays with Valenzuela with 8 seconds in their shot clock. They go to Andaya. And Big Mac scores! 73-49.
He has that move talaga, no? Yung parang James Worthy move, pagkatanggap back to the basket, quick spin eh. Naiiwan talaga yung tao niya eh.
Misa yung kanyang three-pointer in and out, and dyan nagtatapos ang ating third period. Lamang pa rin ng malaki itong Valenzuela Classic Yules over the by-shipping Bataan defender. 73-49. Magbabalik kami for the last 10 minutes of this ballgame. Bataan by shipping defenders scored ng 27 points in that third period, but unfortunately itong Valenzuela Classic Yules 21 points yung in-score and still a 24-point lead, a huge 24-point lead. Magandang gabi sa ating mga kasama dyan na nanonood sa kanilang tahanan. Engineer Jess De Leon, Main De Leon, and Jordan Milanyo ng Wednesday Group na kung saan naglalaro si Mon Mabayo paminsan-minsan sa mga recreational league.
Hindi suki sila ng mga hyper moves ni Mabayo. Right time yung mga quarter scoring. It's really, natalo lang talaga yung Bataan doon sa first 2 quarters. Now, they have a chance to just make things better. But again, kulang yung makashoot lang eh. They have to erase that lead first with good defense.
Yung problema na that poor start really, mahirap talaga makalaban itong home team eh. The energy was really high in the early goings para dito sa Valenzuela. And of course, itong Bataan, the inexperience, nakita natin, except for Gary David. Konti lang yung players na may experience sa team na yan. Arellano gets away for 2 points.
Exactly yung sinabi mo yun. Pero again, nung third quarter, also add to the equation na itong Valenzuela did not start strong. I mean, they put in 2 guards na who really are from the bench. Hindi niya binigay yung ready starters niya. Kaya nag-eksperimento ito si Coach Chris Gavina eh. So, that's why, I think that's also a good reason why itong Bataan made their run nung start ng third because just Valenzuela did not put their best 5 on the floor to start the third quarter.
They made headway but nangyayari dito, those consecutive 3-pointers from Rocky Asidre, keeping them at bay as we go to Gianna Lanes who has this report from courtside.
So Delphin Pote, do not look at the score, do not look at the score. Coach Chris repeatedly told the Classic so they do not get complacent. Kahit malaki ang lamang ng Valenzuela, hindi pa rin siya masaya sa laro ng players niya. He gives a bit of inspiration closing off his last huddle saying, guys, we are sending a good message to the people of Valenzuela today, so please keep your head in the game. Back to you, Delphin Pote.
Nice advice there from Coach Curran McCoy. Gary David takes it strong for 2 points.
But that's one thing, no? Maganda yung sinabi ni Coach Chris Gavina doon na, yes, I mean, you're leading and probably you're gonna win this game already, but it's not about just winning and losing eh. You're part of a bigger picture, and the bigger picture here is the city of Valenzuela.
Kel Misa misses the 3-pointer. 75-51 ang ating score. Argamino knocks down that triple. Balik sa 27 ang lamang ng Valenzuela Classic Yules. Babalik kami dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. .51 ang ating score. Magandang gabi sa mga nanonood pa rin sa atin kahit late na. Roel Condo, Eman Banzali, Mark Gutesa. And may isa tayong idol na nanonood din sa atin. Kim Montalvo of the De La Salle Green Archers. Nanonood daw sila sa dorm.
Sa 60-inch flat screen TV nila sa dorm.
Yeah, isang idol natin si Mix Bustos, host of Game Time on ANC. Nanonood din. Good evening, Mix. Nakita tayo next week sa Game Time. Pakwento siya about MPBL eh. So, kailangan na marami tayong kwento para sa kanya.
Kamusta mo ako kahit hindi niya ako kilala? may mga nag-message sa akin, no? Mga friends ko from the States just now. And then, pinagyan ako ng mga screenshots sila na we're seen. Nandun tayo. Abot ang mamukha natin sa US.
Oh, yung nanay ko nandun. Hi, Nay.
Oh, dito kala Mr. Afwang, Ryan Afwang. Mga peeps ko dyan sa LA. SAP.
Marami ka palang tropa doon, coach ah.
Dami, mga na-excommunicate sa Pilipinas. Doon na lang tinapon ng gobyerno.
RJR Gamino. 25-point lead para sa Valenzuela Classic Youths. Job Soliano hits the jumper.
Magandang isabay si Jom Soliano kay Andaya, no? Yung typical in-out mo na front court.
Alam mo, yung teammate nito si Jom Soliano nung college, he stayed around to watch him. Ray ng Batak, nandito pa rin. Jay Sierra draws the foul on Jom Soliano. I think itong Bataan, probably 2-3 quality players away from really contending
Yeah, I think so, no? Pwede naman, no? Pwede. I think they really need a quality, I think it's 3 quality big men, no? For the front court para at least mag-rotation doon. And then, yeah, they just have to sharpen itong mga guardiang meron sila. Again, it's just not about the skills. It's just really the strength and conditioning aspect also of the game. You know, I mean, kita na for everything that is great about Gary David, no? Natagal siyang nabakante before the MPBL season. And you could really see na though nandun yung skill sets niya, when he's playing against tougher, smaller kids right now, quicker kids, nahihirapan siya sumabay rin eh.
A lot of basketball has evolved over the past few years. Villunar, 10 seconds to shoot. Arellano, go to Argamino. Gets the pick from Soliano. Bitawan ni Soliano yung bola. Castro drives. That's good for James Castro. He's been one of the bright spots here sa second half para sa Bataan shipping by defenders. Bataan by shipping defenders rather. Jeff Villunar answers right back.
Wala, no? Kahit anong gawin ng Bataan right now, taga may sagot lang din na pangontra tong Valenzuela. Valenzuela itong Valenzuela Classic Youths.
Villunar. He bullies his way for 2 points. May report ulit. Ito kasama natin si Gianna Llanes.
Si Delphin Potit, kahit konti na lang ang natitirang oras, Coach Kerwin McCoy is not focused on the score. Para sa kanya, malaking improvement na ang laro ng defenders sa second half. Konting tulak na lang, sabi niya, bata pa kayo, kayang-kaya niyo yan. He tells his players to spread out more and execute more graceful passes, pointing out to Gary David na dapat alalayan niya ang teammates niya. As playing coach Jay Sherra told me earlier, okay lang kahit game by game ang aming improvement. Back to you, si Delphin Potit.
Very encouraging.
Yeah, that's the right attitude.
Para kay Coach Kerwin McCoy and the rest of the Bataan defenders. As Mark Andaya. So slippery. Ito si Mark Andaya.
Yeah, but going back to sa report ni Gianna, is that they are improving. I don't know, but because nung first game nila against QC, talo sila. They scored 69 points. Okay, with 5 minutes left, para they chance na ma-surpass nila yon. Against Batangas, they actually scored 87. So, scoring-wise, I mean, they're in pace naman na mag-improve talaga. But Batangas scored 107 points sa kanila and QC scored 87 sa kanila. Now, etong Valenzuela team, 86 points and still counting. So, they have to just really regroup. Pag-aralan din ng coaching staff kung ano ang pwede nilang gawin to be better.
Jay Sierra for 3. A billionaire. Hindi niya napasok yung layup niya. And that's just Mark Andaya. Perhaps that play encapsulating yung laro natin tonight.
Ayan, miss on one end for Bataan. And then maybe a 3-point play at worst dito naman for Valenzuela. So, wala, just the right buttons for the other team.
And this, yung kanina, yung disparity on the height and just the power is too strong and too good. Etong Valenzuela Classic tonight.
Point guard versus a center. At very tall center versus a very small point guard. So, ano yung laban mo doon, di ba? But tama, Coach Kerwin and Coach Jay Sierra, yung attitude nila of just continuing to improve and hopefully the improvement will catch up and turn into wins.
Hinahinga na si Mark Andaya. 89-65. 4:15 remaining. Si Gary David, trabaho pa rin para sa Bataan by shipping defenders. And he draws the foul inside.
Kadalasan pag veterano ka and blowout na, gusto mo mupo ka na lang di ba? Para at least papahinga na and everything siya. With 4 minutes left at saka mukhang game is already done, but he chose to stay on the floor and talagang kumakayod pa talaga
Mapawis pa rin to para kay Gary David. Calao. Ubalde. Celada. The corner 3 from Marlon Calao. That's good! And Valenzuela, Classic Yules just continuing their torrid outside shooting here. Castro. Turnover na naman. Paulo Ubalde. The layup is good. 94-67. Gary David, in and out. Nakuha ni Paulo Ubalde yung bola.
Just really talking about the final score and hoping that no mishap happens. Yan ang isa rin bagay na iniiwasan natin.
Ubalde. Kick ball. Ball will stay dito sa Bataan.
Iniiwasan natin, wala nang ibang outcome tong larong to, and yet sana hindi na ginawa ni Arvin Brink actually. Don't need to do that at the end of the ball, at the end of the day, di ba? You have to keep yourselves safe from harm, kakampi mo man o kalaban, and then you're in the same boat. Player lang naman kay lahat One wrong fall ends your career.
And alalahanin mo, 5,000 yung technical foul.
Isa pa yun, Diba? Pero one bad fall, one bad mishap. Diba? Kakampi pa niya. Diba? One wrong fall, one wrong mishap ends your career. Dapat player takes care of each other.
And si Gary David pa.
Nabaksakan ng kakampi niya. Kaya lumipad siya.
Hindi natuwa si Gary David doon.
Kanino siya hindi natuwa? Sa kakampi niya o...
Kay Celada.
Oo.
Walang lugar yan yung ganyang klaseng plays dito
Well, binasa ko rito yung bibig ni technical head by Cristobal, and he said unsportsmanlike. Why? Because clearly in their review of the tape, RV Bringas was not really going for the ball. No? Talaga yung braso talaga, pinaramdam niya lang talaga kay Celada eh. Though it looked like hinahabol niya yung bola, but
Parang may excessive force.
oo, hindi naman kailangan ganun kalakas. And kasunod nun, nabangga pa ni RV Bringas yung kakampi niya, si Gary David.
Celada, mintis ang free throw. All over but the shouting here dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome.
Parang I feel for Gary David because he is one of the most decorated players dito sa Pilipinas. And yung the lot, sanay na sanay itong nananalo, and then nasa national team and everything. And then now, towards the end of his career, maglalaro siya for Bataan na medyo losing ang record, ang hirap manalo. So I just feel for the guy, no?
Oh, but you know, he gets a warm applause dito from the fans.
Classy Valenzuela people.
Yun nga yung sinasabi natin dito, Coach Putit, no? Mag-iiwas na lang tayo sa, you know, necessary na contact or as Paulo Hubalde misses the baseline jumper. May foul pa ang galing sa drive na yon.
Mga referees natin talagang very sharp right now because baka dito pa may disgrasyang mangyari, no?
Francis Ibidag will go to the line. Short yung kanyang unang free throw.
Magandang palaisipan eh, no? Ano kaya yung nakatago dyan sa ilalim ng jersey na tattoo na nakatago? Parang may claw, may kamay na nakausli eh.
Ibidag collects his own miss. Castro. I'm seeing a lot of potential here kay Castro. RV Bringas. Basket is good para sa kanya. And pupunta siya sa linya for the bonus shot. Isa sa mga players na a lot was expected from him coming out of high school from San Sebastian.
Sobra because he was a big man who was really very tough, skilled, and smart.
Right there, RV Bringas in the dying embers of this game, nagpapakitang gilas. 95-71.
If he's focused, no? Pag na-focus niya yung effort niya, talagang may pupuntahan tong batang to, eh, no? At I hope not everything is too late for him. No? This MPBL is actually a key for him if he wants to really get back to significance.
Mintis na naman ang free throw but hindi makakuha ng defensive rebound. Ito nga sinasabi natin. Double technical here.
10,000 ang nakita ko kagad doon.
Sorbito. And Kapuli getting entangled.
Parang ngayon na nga lang kayo maglalaro. Magpapa-technical pa kayo. 5,000 yun. Magkano ba sweldo yung mga
alam mo,
ang dami pera ng mga to eh.
Plus, alam mo coach, 11:30 na eh. Isa pa yun eh. Buti ka, malapit lang bahay mo dito.
Kaso 6 a.m. pa practice namin mamaya eh. Parang uuwi lang ako para maligo, bihis. Tapos diretso na doon eh. So from Valenzuela, diretso akong Fairview, diretso akong Manila. Diba? Easy.
Easy.
But yeah, I mean, sa mga nanonood, kung may mga gising pang mga bata dyan nanonood, minsan isipin nyo rin, no? I mean, hindi mo kailangan pakitang lalaki ka sa mga ganyang pagkakataon. Minsan, it takes a bigger man to control himself from doing crazy things na ganyan sa court, di ba?
Well, ikaw marami kang experience sa ganyan. Of course, you're coaching.
Even when I was playing, you fight fire not with fire, but with skills and precision and toughness the right way, no? parehong role player ngayon na hit ng technical. Ngayon, may fine pa sila for sure. Ngayon, tuwing nakikita ko may technical si MPBL, 5,000 kagad ang nakikita ko. Hindi yung technical lang eh.
Yun lang.
Nalagyan ng ano eh, parang cartoons eh. Pag may tumutuhog, bilang may animation na 5K. Diba?
Busy. Magiging busy itong ating mga technical crew.
Our referees are taking their sweet time.
Number 18 of Bataan and number 10 of Valenzuela.
So, 4 na technical fouls? Tama
No,
ba yan?
dalawang sportsmanlike foul and 1 technical foul. Hindi yata counted ang...
Ang sportsmanlike, parang mas mabigat sa technical yan eh. So, parang...
Pero nandito pa rin sila sa ating game.
Mas malaki sa 5K yun.
Bringas, surrounded by 4 players.
Again, if RV Bringas just focuses his efforts on playing the right way, alam mo, ang napakahirap pigilan ng batang yan ever since.
Sorbito is blocked. James Castro. Ito, magandang potential nitong player na to. We've seen him. And just like that, Impayan. Dalawa lang mangyayari dun eh. Mapatuwa ka sa crowd or mapahiya ka.
Impayan wanted to choose the latter.
95-76 ang ating score.
Kita mo na wala na siyang buwelo eh. Bitin na eh. Dapat linay up na lang niya talaga eh.
Castro. Marlon Calao. Impayan. Bidag. I think it's about time for Valenzuela to just milk this clock. 95-78. Sumisenya sa si Coach Chris Gavina na wag nang tumira. Castro, may foul pa rin.
May foul pa.
Hindi na sila,
Hindi na sila. 5.8 seconds.
Hindi na sila naawa. Hindi na sila naawa sa atin. Anyway, it's a one-ball game here para sa Valenzuela Yules, and it has been for some time. James Castro. Nasa linya.
Ito, sorry, out of sync, pero hindi pwedeng hindi batiin to. Boss to eh. No, papabati, no, si Benji Santiago. Oh no, nagpapabati si Benji Santiago ng happy birthday kay Dave Dargani and to his wife Lynn. So, well, boss, ayan ha.
Sakto lang sa buzzer ang batian portion. Natapos ang ating game dito sa Valenzuela Astrodome. It's a 97-80 victory para dito sa Valenzuela Classic Yules. Second straight win para sa kanila. They improved to 2-1. Ito namang Bataan by shipping defenders. Bagsak sa 0-3. Gana pa rin ang unang panalo nila dito. But for Valenzuela, a strong start setting the tone for this convincing win.
Yeah, there was great basketball in the midst of that bruha na yan. But ang ganda nung pinakita ng Valenzuela, yung composure and the precision of their passing. Bataan shipping defenders, they really need to work on things. But if there any indication yung second half, gumanda yung laro nila.
Oo, maganda pinakita nitong Bataan by shipping defenders. Actually outscored Valenzuela by 13 points in that second half. But it's Valenzuela Classic Yules coming away with the victory. And they were led by this man na kasama ngayon ni Gianna Llanes.
Yes, sa Delphin Potit, kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game with 10 points and 14 assists, Paulo Hubalde. Now, Paulo, ang question ko sa'yo, on fire talaga ang team nyo, especially during the first quarter. So, paano nakatulong yung energy ng crowd?
It's a big factor for us yung we feel at home At home kami, so it's a big factor for us na andito lahat ng mga taga Valenzuela.
Okay, now naka 14 assists ka naman and bilang team captain, gaano ka-importante mabigyan rin ng teammates mo ang chance makashoot?
It's a big factor for me kasi gusto ko lahat sila, hindi lang ako as a captain, gusto ko lahat kami as a team makaka-score in either assist, rebounds, and everything.
Okay, I'm sure maraming nanonood sa'yo at sobrang proud. So meron ka pang gustong batiin?
Marami, I would like to thank the Lord first for giving us this win, and susunod is ang wife ko, family ko, Ubalde family, Borja family, Morales family, Villegas family, mga tao dito sa Valenzuela, maraming salamat. And I would like to thank my management, yung coaches, yung management boss. I would like to dedicate this game for all Valenzuelas. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At hopefully, tuloy-tuloy na ito para sa atin. Saka would like to thank Dr. Infusion Bar, Dr. Drip Infusion Bar. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, ating player of the game, Paulo Hubalde. Back to you sa Delphin Potit.
Congratulations, Paulo Hubalde. 10 points and 14 assists. What a performance there from the veteran playmaker. And on Saturday, nandyan po kami sa Imo Sports Complex. Maestro G. Tirona, Imos Cavite. Our coverage starts at 7 p.m. It's the Quezon City Capitals Royal Manila against the unbeaten Navotas Clutch. Labanan ng unbeaten teams yan. And also, staking their unbeaten record, Tanduay Athletics Batangas against the Imos Bandera GLC Truck and Equipment. 9 p.m. naman po yung second game. And 2 more action-packed games wrapped up here sa Valenzuela Astrodome. Para sa aking partner, si Putit De Vera, and aming courtside reporter, Gianna Lianes, our director, Nomar Santiago, our game producer, Ron Enriquez, and our floor director, Pierre Salas. Ito po si Sidev Tupas. Salamat sa inyong panonood.